Hello everybody, today I am going to show you how to root Micromax Canvas Q380 Spark Mobile using Kingroot application. At present there is no other way to root this particular model mobile. The only way is Kingroot, but especially me, I don't prefer using the Kingroot because it is vulnerable. I've gone through so many blogs and came to one understanding that this Kingroot is not safe to use. They can capture photos, uh, they can read your IMEI numbers, they can capture your IMEI numbers, and maybe they can do more than that. I have a very limited information regarding it, so I've decided to put a big full stop to King user, and I want to use the SuperSU application in my mobile. So for those who wants to use SuperSU as a routing application, those can follow my video. And I also uh, find out that the King user uh, do not root our mobile completely. That implies it roots partially, because I found so many difficulties using clean master application, where it asks us to disable the auto start applications. When I try to disable it, the Kingroot uh, application doesn't give root permissions to the clean master. So this is one of the drawback. That's why I've decided to remove the King user, and I want to place SuperSU on top of it. So let's start. I have already rooted my device that I'm gonna show you with the root checker basic. Here it is showing congratulations, root access is properly installed on this device. Still, though it is showing a very good result here, but it doesn't work for clean master, as I mentioned before. So the prerequisites to remove Kingroot and install super user is the first one is terminal emulator, this one, and there is a separate folder called MRW. This folder is much required. As you can see, inside MRW there are super user APK, the SU command, the busybox command, root.sh command is there. Actually, root.sh is a batch file which can be uh, executed at command line. Okay, basically what it does is, when we run the root.sh file, it looks for the King user and all its related applications, King Master, King Root. It removes, it deletes the applications completely from our mobile, and it installs the super user. This is what the idea is. So let's start. Before that, I want to show you why I complained against Kingroot is, see here, when I try to boost my phone, the King user intelligently found that there are so many auto start applications in this mobile. So if you disable those, your mobile performance gonna increase. So I intended to do that. I clicked on boost. As it is showing black marks, CM launcher, so many applications. If I click on boost button, all applications should go into disable mode, but this is not happening using King user. See, for a testimony, I tried to disable black mark here, failed to grant root. This is what the problem is. Let us do this for another app. See, same thing. So that's why I don't think that King user or King root is not a right application for rooting the mobiles. So let's remove King user or King root and install the SuperSU. Just run the terminal emulator. Before that, as I told you before, the MRW folder, you people may get a doubt like why to install Kingroot initially and why to delete it and why to install SuperSU after that. The main reason behind is when we install Kingroot, our mobile gets rooted, and this MRW folder, this folder we need to copy to the root directory of the mobile. So for those root permissions, the King user provides us. From there, we need to execute the root.sh file, which checks for the King root application and all its relevant apps, and it deletes it. In place of that, it installs the SuperSU. Let's go back to the terminal emulator.